What's up, y'all? Um, this was an unplanned video. I'm. This is about Willie Lynch, and the fact of Willie Lynch means that um, I don't know if you know who Willie Lynch is. Let me give you some backstory before we get started. Willie Lynch was a slave owner in the on the islands, and he mastered a way to control slaves. So the slave owners in America were having issues with their slaves and they were uprising. So they reached out to Mr. Lynch to say, hey, we need some help. These niggas just acting up and they ain't doing what we need them to do. Willie Lynch came over and he gave a speech in Virginia about how to control the slaves, how to make them your allies and pit them against each other. See, Willie Lynch realized that people are different and they're jealous, and the jealousy is what we want to play on. Because you had field people, field niggas, house niggas. House niggas were treated differently than the field niggas. The field niggas saw that. Field niggas out here getting whipped and hurt and beat. These house niggas living in the house with massa, eating massa's scraps, or more likely as food. And they're not getting that. So to a quote that I heard from 50 Cent of all people, hurt niggas, hurt niggas. And I'm looking and thinking about how they separated us. Men from the women, light skin from dark skin, in-house, out-house. They found every way to find a difference in us. They used that to do whatever they needed to do to control us. We as a people never had a real opportunity. One, we were sold into slavery by our own fucking people in the first place. This starts the whole cycle that we are dealing with today. I look at social media every freaking day and I see the same thing. I see y'all complaining about another person. In the 9 times out of 10, you don't even know that motherfucker personally. You only know what you hear and see. But when y'all continually take what you hear and see and then you jump on it and you ride that fucking horse, you made an assumption. You know what an assumption does. So this is the point that I'm making. When do y'all stop allowing this to rule us? Because it's still, to this day, ruling us. Y'all ain't learned shit. They wanted to build a space where black people can go and create their own this, that, and the third. It's been done in history, but it's always torn down. And the Willie Lynch syndrome is reinvigorated into the society. Right now, I look and watch people find differences and ways to pick on people. See, this makes no sense to me. Now, I'm gonna be dead ass fucking honest. If you're picking on somebody, why? Why? Because they told you in the past that that this person is better than you or that person is better than you, so you have to do this and that and the third to make them feel worse. I watch people every day talk about people that you don't even know. You've never met them a day in your mother life, and you sitting here constantly talking about this one, that, and this one, that, and this one, that, and this one, that. Why don't you just live and let live, motherfucker? All y'all petty motherfuckers out here sitting down and you worrying about what the next nigga doing. Mind your motherfucking business. Do you. That's the point. Do you. Stop worrying about the other nigga's pocket. Stop worrying about the other nigga's house. Stop worrying about the nigga's wife. Stop worrying about the nigga's children. Stop worrying about shit that ain't got fuck to do with you. You sit here and bridge a fucking gap with hatred. That don't help. That don't help. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. That's what y'all don't get. You are your brother's keeper, and you are the one tearing your brother down. Y'all tearing him down on a regular basis, and I don't understand it. Why can't you let that man live? Why can't you let that woman live? Why? He has a defect. She has a defect. They have problems in their life. Why does that have to be the biggest thing out here? Why does it have to be the news? We watch rappers die left and right, and people saying, "Ooh, don't be a rapper because that's a dangerous fucking position." Bullshit. They got fuck to do with them being a rapper. Their words ain't get them killed. Their money got them killed. Their fame got them killed. Their words ain't do shit. Because guess what? You could have been anything else in the world. But I guess rappers are the motherfuckers that get out the street and get around their peoples and try to keep it real. You know, they used to bitch at people and say, "Man, as soon as you make it, you leave the hood and you forget who you is." Yeah, motherfucker, because y'all motherfuckers don't know who I am. Y'all sit here on a regular motherfucking basis and plot as you see me grow. The crab in the barrel syndrome is what we live on. It's got to stop. It's got to fucking stop, kid. Y'all motherfuckers is playing with lives. You're playing with people's fucking lives. Does it make you feel better to shit on somebody else? Does that improve your fucking stature in the world? Because I made this motherfucker feel like this? Or do you just jump on the bandwagon with a bunch of motherfuckers and start dogging somebody out? This is what y'all do. That shit is toxic. It is fucking toxic. And it's unfortunately, it's not only the people outside and inside. You know, y'all got husbands against wives, fathers against children, mothers against sisters, aunts, whatever the fuck. Everybody is fighting everybody instead of helping everybody. We are the motherfuckers who were brought here against our will and made to serve people who were too fucking lazy to do their own work. Too fucking cheap to pay for labor. You use slaves to do your shit. We sit here. I'm befuddled to how they keep this moving. You keep it moving. It's like y'all don't go against the motherfucker that's got the problem. Y'all don't go against the motherfucker who really is doing this shit to you. You go against the motherfucker who's sitting next to you. Look to your left, motherfucker. Look to your right. That's the nigga you going after. Why? Why? Let me explain something to you. If I got a problem with you, you did something to me personally. It ain't got shit to do with this one said that, that one said. I don't do that shit. I don't get mad at people because somebody else mad at them. Let me explain this to you real simple. My wife could be mad at somebody, and as long as that person hasn't hurt my wife, degraded my wife, or treated my wife wrong, I have no problem with them. That's a personal thing between y'all two, and it should be a personal problem. It should never be just a problem because of the way they look, the way they sound, the way they dress, the way they walk, who they love, what they love, how they love. Y'all motherfuckers just need to grow up. You sitting here creating this big elephant in a fucking room problem where y'all say racism does not exist. It does. But it's not just white people against black people or colors against white people. No. Racism is in your own fucking house. Because you can't stand your neighbor who's the same color as you, or you can't stand a dude down the street who's the same color as you, or you just got a problem with somebody because somebody said he said something and you never went to find out if he did. You took somebody else's word and let them manipulate the narrative. Wow. I don't understand 52 years I've been rocking this planet. 52 years. I've seen shit that I've never wanted to see. I see shit that I swear to God, I wish I could get out my head. But unfortunately, I can't. Because I know where I lived and I know where I grew up and I know how I grew up. I've seen dead bodies since I was young. Children shouldn't have to see shit like that. But in turn, that was the neighborhood I grew up in. That was the area that I grew up in. And I hate the gentrification that they've done to my neighborhood. I hate it to a point because it takes the culture out the neighborhood. But if it'll stop us from killing each other, which it probably won't, because all they're gonna do is shuttle y'all motherfuckers down to the suburbs, and y'all gonna take that same fucking hot, dumbass energy to the suburbs. People, wake up. They're manipulating us over and over and over again, and y'all don't see it. You don't see the manipulation of how the government is working you. You might as well be a stripper in a fucking club because they working the shit out your ass. They're killing us. They're getting away with it. We talk about our own people. I've had people on certain fucking sites tell me that George Floyd doesn't deserve respect. Okay, does he deserve to fucking live? Because I look out here and I see a lot of people doing a lot worse shit than he is, but they still breathing. And that's their right. God gave them that right. When he decides to take you home, that's the way it's supposed to be. I always make the point, nobody dies early. It's a plan. God has a plan for us. So everybody dies when they're supposed to because the things that happen after their death, the circumstances around their death changes things. So on the same line, everybody deserves the right to be happy. Everyone. Stop making people feel bad for who they are and what they are. Okay, let me see if I can put this way. There's a cartoon that I watch. And yes, I'm a grown-ass man that watches cartoons. You know why? Because they tell the motherfucking truth in a way that you have to pay attention. This cartoon was about a boy who felt he was being picked on because of how he looked. So he made a wish that everyone in the world looked exactly the same. When everyone looks the same, nobody can talk about anybody. Why? Because we're all exactly the same. But the thing is, we're not. And we will never be the same. And that is the most beautiful thing in the world, that we will never all be the same. Our differences is what makes us unique. But in this cartoon, they all turned gray. Everybody was gray. So they had no way to distinguish this one from that one race from another, from one sex from another. You couldn't tell anything. But what happened is that didn't work for some people because they have to be bigger than others. So what they did is said, you know what? Yes, we're all gray, but we're a better gray than your gray. We're a better gray than your gray. How'd that sound? Nigga, we all gray. See, we don't know how to work together. Where there were places I heard of the Black Wall Street. Where are the descendants of those people? Because you built a fucking community that was flourishing. Now, y'all motherfuckers couldn't build a community if you wanted to. Why? Because you got too many motherfuckers who want to be chiefs. Nobody wants to be Indians. Guess what? We don't need a motherfucking chief. We need Indians. We need motherfuckers who want to work together to build something better. Our world is being fucking demolished by nonsense. And then you look around The government is playing you to the left. Why? Because we fight against each other. They fucking up the fucking ozone. Yeah, I know y'all notice these motherfucking winters get colder. I know you notice these motherfucking summers are hotter. I know you understand how we feeling out here. They tearing up the fucking the world that we live in. And y'all ain't even paying no attention to it. Y'all so busy worrying about the next man, the next woman, what they doing, how they doing. So you can throw some disparaging remarks toward their way. I know everybody's not going to like this video in person. I really don't give a fuck. The point is this. To survive, we must get along. To be better, we must get along. To protect what we are, what we will be, we must get along. Is that hard for you to try and fathom? Getting along with somebody? That's all you gotta do. Stop being a fucking dick. Get your fucking feelings off your shoulders and just be real. Understand that everybody's going through something. Your shit ain't no worse than anybody else's. And that's one thing I really hate. I hate when motherfuckers try to take, you know what? Let's think about this. You know, you feeling bad and shit, but there's somebody out there doing worse than you. That makes me feel better? Is that the fucking logic you use to make me feel better? That someone's doing worse than me. Well, I feel better now. Shit, I ain't them. But you also don't have any compassion for them. I told somebody the other day, when you tell me that, I look at my situation and say how bad mine is and say, God forbid if somebody is doing worse than me. That's to pray for them now. I have to pray for them because I don't want to see people struggle. I don't want to see nobody struggle. I don't care how much I dislike your punk ass. I don't want to see you struggle. God didn't put us here for that. He didn't put us here for that. He put us here to grow, to become a society that can nurture and be better. Y'all know this rock is going to end one day. Are y'all ever going to get y'all shit together? Better yet, you'll get this shit together in your lifetime. Because I know in my lifetime, probably motherfucking not. Y'all can't stop hating each other. Y'all can't stop looking at each other's skin. Y'all can't stop looking at each other's weight. Y'all can't stop looking at each other's differences. And that's the problem. That is the problem. We are the same. And this is the really simplest part of it all. We all have 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes, nose, 2 ears, blood. And all our blood is red when it comes out and blue when it flows. What's the difference? We're the same. We are. And y'all are really breaking my fucking heart because y'all niggas can't get along. I struggle to understand why we as a people can't do better because we just sit here and chastise the next man and down the next man and tell him what he ain't doing instead of offering an option of what he can do. You don't offer him a lifeline, you throw him a fucking anchor. You don't help his wounds, you pour salt on him. I'm tired of hearing the nonsense. I got kids growing up and I got grandkids growing up, and I don't want to grow up in a world that's so fucked up that people cannot see past themselves. Get out your own motherfucking way. You ain't the shit. Contrary to what the fuck you believe. You can tell yourself you the shit all day long. But one bullet stops everything in all of you. So you're not invincible. You're human. And humans have got to stop being so fucking vindictive to each other. Stop worrying about what she's wearing, what he's wearing, how he's doing, what he's doing. Let me explain something to you. All I want to do is live and let live. Love who you want, wear what you want, be who you want, present yourself how you want. That's your choice. I may not like it, but it's not my place to tell you no, you can't. I saw a video on TikTok the other day. Young lady, some pants, and to me, they weren't flattering. Even though she was a pretty woman, they weren't flattering for her. But she liked them. She liked it. So who the fuck are you telling her not to? Who are you? That's her choice. She has to live with what she does. But y'all just want to find a way to tear somebody down. I was listening to the Ari Spears and Lizzo thing. Ari Spears is tearing Lizzo down because her body size. Lizzo was trying to say, fuck y'all. I am who I am, and I am proud and happy to be who I am. When you're happy in your own skin, that's a beautiful thing. A lot of people ain't. Mental illness is real. The struggle fucking continues. And y'all don't think about it. Y'all keep fucking with people. Sooner or later, they're going to get tired of getting fucked with. You can say, oh, you scared, motherfucker, you scared. Well, I hate to tell you, a scared motherfucker will kill you. But daddy told me that. Why? Why? See, I'm on a 20-minute fucking rant over bullshit. Just because I'm tired of watching y'all do this to each other. And I say watching because I'm not getting in that shit, and you ain't drawing me in it. If you like me, cool. If you don't, cool. All I say is live and let live. Agree to disagree. Move the fuck on. I make no one deal with me. No one. Not even my own family. You have that choice to deal with who you want to deal with, who you want in your circle of people. And that's something we really need to start looking at. Who the fuck is in your circle of people? Do you have these negative people in your world? Are these negative people bringing your spirits down? I knocked over the table. Anyway, one thing is, the way people look, smell, taste, whatever, has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Nothing at all. You are sitting here worrying about how motherfuckers live, and that ain't your motherfucking business, my dude. Let them live. Let them go and do their thing, because why? In this world, we all got to stand for ourselves. We all got to deal with our own shit. Y'all ain't doing that. Y'all ain't doing that. Y'all are sitting here chastising people because they're not living up to your standards. Fuck your standards. Your standards don't mean shit to me. Why? Because when it's said and done and I look at that motherfucking mirror, there's only one person I got to look at. Me. There's only one person I got to worry about. Me. Stop. 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 The fuck, man? Grow the fuck up. Everybody's big ass kids around here. If you can't inspire somebody, shut your mouth. If you can't help somebody, shut up. If you have these feelings that you don't like what they do and it's just something that's irking you, fine. Do not go into their space and fuck with them if they're not fucking with you. See, fucking with you means they're fucking with your money, your family, your love, your heart. Whatever the fuck. They're not doing that. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Y'all people are so... Racism is a word that I think it's more prejudice. That's a better fucking word for prejudice. Everybody's prejudiced. The thing is, you're prejudiced against everybody. There's things I don't like in this world, but I'm never going to down you for what you do. Unless you're hurting somebody or causing a problem in the world. Nah. I don't know. I'm just saying, people, we have to do better. We have to. Because right now, I'm bullshitting. It's going to come back to affect us. Let's get over this Willie Lynch syndrome. Let's stop finding the differences and start finding similarities. Let's find how we can help each other move forward. Let's find out how we can, as a group, I'm not even talking black people, nigga. I'm talking everybody. White, black, polka dot, purple spots. I don't give a shit. We all live on this rock together. And you can't leave. And stop talking about sending back home. Home where? I'm not African American, motherfucker. I don't even know if I'm African. I don't even know if I'm African descent. I don't want to get off on a tangent. All I want y'all to do is start treating each other better. Stop being so holier than thou that you think you know everything, that you are the answer of all. You ain't. You're nowhere near. You're a cog in this motherfucking machine. Act like it. One cog don't make no machine. Why? Because it can be replaced. So can you. I don't believe in cancel culture. But if I did, I'd want to cancel everybody who's pushing prejudice and racism. Because you're the problem. You're the cancer in our society. You're the ones that are making everybody's life more difficult. For something that could be fun and wonderful, you're taking the fun out of it. So I'm going to tie this up. This is just a rant to say, be better to the person next to you. Stop assuming what a person is until you know them. At least give them the opportunity to show their space to say you don't like it. Don't just shit on their house because of how you feeling or how they look or that's petty. There's a lot of y'all petty motherfuckers out there. Stop being petty. Be bigger than that. Be huge. Be the rock that says, you know what? I am going to give everybody stability. That's all I really want to do. If I can't inspire you, I can't motivate you, and I can't push you to good things, I'll shut the fuck up. Because I'm not trying to make this rock worse than when I found it. I'm trying to make it better. Are you? Just food for fucking thought. Peace, my niggas. Oh, yeah, and I do say the word nigga because I'm not going to stop saying it just because you want me to. When it was a point of derogatory, yo, happy with it. So motherfucker deal with it. Let me live. I don't mind the word. If you mind the word, I won't use it around you. But I'm not going to stop using the word. Because that's my prerogative. Yeah, that's right. Call me motherfucking Bobby Brown. Y'all got to start doing better. Stop treating people like this. Your world ain't the best. My world ain't the best. I'm not going to tell you how to do what you do, but I can tell you stop treating people wrong. That's a fact. Have a good one, niggas.